How y'all doing once again, man? It's your boy L Dog, Larry Actions, back in the building, here to talk about Power, Ghost, Season 3, Episode 3. Um, I'm, Everybody should be used to it by now. This show can do no wrong. Very good episode. Very good episode. I'm just gonna get into the key points. It's a lot that went on in this episode, but if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. So we kicked the episode off with Effie. Effie making her drops. You know what I'm saying? Moving the product to the different campuses or whatever. So she get to this one campus and she runs into a friend of hers. I'm thinking it's just a customer, but they're actually friends. A chick named Yoli, and Yoli asks Effie, so what's up, girl? You started your own business yet? Your course perfect app. I'm like, damn. You know, and then on top of that, she mentioned Tariq. Like, why the fuck are you talking about that with some other chick from another campus, knowing the shit that we into right now? That's real sus. That's real suspect. But like I said, I ain't trusted Effie. I've never trusted Effie since she's been on the show. Like she got an agenda. I know she with Tariq right now and all that there and everything all fine and dandy or whatever until this shit with Lauren pop up. I can't wait for this shit to pop up. But y'all already know what it is, man. Moving right along. So they have a meet. Tariq, Braden, Kane, and Effie. And they get basically Noma's people comes in and checks on them, and Noma's crew comes in, and basically they saying, hey, y'all moving this weight too slow. Noma demands payment quickly, swiftly, efficiently, and on time. So he brings a little incentive for them to get things moving faster. And he brings pictures of their family. Shit just got real. He got a picture of Kane's sister Diana. He got a picture of Braden's family. And he got a picture of Tariq's grandmother. Wow. I mean, this broad mean business. This bitch is a problem. A real problem. Eventually, what I'm seeing, she gotta go. There's no way they should be comfortably doing this stuff. They're pushing their timetable and taking risk to make money for somebody else. And the way things are shaping up around Tariq right now, Noma ain't gonna be. Sooner or later, they're gonna have to pull all their resources together to take out Noma and her people. That's what's gonna have to happen. Point blank. Period. Real shit, cause it's getting real. It was real before, but now it's really getting real. So Whitman, he another one. This motherfucker is putting pressure. He is on Monet ass. He want Monet to confess to Carrie's murder so bad. So bad. And you can look in Monet's face. Monet want to put a bullet between his eyes, right in his fucking brain. And I believe she gonna do it. Whitman is not playing. Whitman is putting pressure on Monet. I'm talking about one scene. He showed up to a bar. Talking about he wanna meet up with her and ask her a few questions or whatever. Talking about incidents that done happened at the bar, and the bar magically, it gets cleaned up and all the evidence, no evidence is found, and then the people that end up working for the bar, working at the bar, they end up disappearing, mysteriously disappearing. I mean, he is digging deep into Monet shit. He's a problem. He is going to be an issue, and he's going to be dealt with accordingly. Mark my words. That's what's going to happen. So, in the midst of all this, of Whitman putting pressure on Monet, Jenny, the DA, she finds out about this, and she advises against it, because basically it could hurt her case that she's building against Tariq and the Tejada family. And Whitman on that shit, like, he don't give two fucks about about the case. He just wants Monet to pay for Carrie getting killed, or for her killing Carrie, which that's what he thinks happened. And I understand why he's so passionate about it, because they dated, and low key, I think he still had feelings for Carrie. I mean, he wouldn't be going so hard like he is now. I mean, he's really going in and risking his life. Ultimately, it's some bad news coming toward that dude. I'm telling you, he is. If he dies before sex, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be fucking surprised. But moving right along, man. Another thing, a lot of tension between Diana and Effie. What was the last episode? Effie gave Diana some advice about Tariq, basically saying that Tariq is trouble. Stay out of, it's best you just keep your distance from him. Tariq ain't good for nobody. But then she turns around and Diana sees Effie with Tariq. So, you know what I'm saying? It was when they got in class, it was a few shots thrown in class. You know what I'm saying? Diana was kind of really throwing shots at Effie, about mistrust and dishonesty and stuff like that, to being misleading to get what you want. And there was a scene where she ran into Effie coming down the stairs while Effie was making a drop. Diana ran into Effie and confronted her about it. And Effie like, I'm not finna sit here and fight over a nigga with you or whatever like that. But that's what's happening. That's what y'all are doing. I mean, even though she's making a point, but that's what's happening. Because low key, Diana always liked Tariq. Monet always kept her away from Tariq. But now that she's in Stansfield, But then I really think Diana gonna end up getting with old boy. I forget his name, and that dude there is real suspect too. Like he Googling her family and all kind of shit. Like, why would you do some stupid shit like that? And like she said, just ask me. Don't Google my family. That's how you come up dead. Especially fucking with Monet and them. Come on, man. And Kane was on his shit this episode. Kane was doing some boss shit. So earlier in the episode, you see him and Lorenzo drive somewhere, and you see these guys just kind of waiting. Kane set up an ass whooping for Lorenzo, for him to get beat down, just like he set up that beating for Drew. Shit's crazy. Your own father, but I guess it's just as bad when you set up a beating on your own son. This dude is going through a lot to keep this information from Monet. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm not finna be punked by my own son. It ain't nowhere in hell. Fuck it. Fuck it. Me and Monet go with the guns and just go with the guns, man. Fuck it. It's integrity is everything. It's no way. It's no way. So, and it's a lot of tension between Kane and Lorenzo. You know, Kane says he's ready. He's always tried to tell Lorenzo that he's ready to take over. But Renzo always seen Drew as the one taking over. And Drew showed a little bit of it. Drew showed that he can handle the pressure. But like I said, he's distracted with this whole relationship shit that's going on. So I get where Kane coming from. But them as a unit, Kane and Drew working together, that's even better. But Kane is more aggressive with his shit. Which there's pros and cons to being like that in this kind of business. You know. So I get both sides. But like I said, Kane doing this shit. Like he on this shit. So the Tejadas, they have a family meeting. Oh, before I get to that, Kane came to campus to see Diana, to check up on her. You know, after that shit that happened with Noma's crew coming in, showing them pictures of their family and shit. And Kane just said, look, Kane tried to give her a gun and everything. And Diana was like, I don't need that shit. What is going on? And Kane was like, look, just we all gonna meet at the house. Just make sure you there. So they have a Tejada family meeting. Basically about what happened with Noma. Noma saying, hey, the weight being moved too slow and they pushing the timetable up. They want their money. And she wants it now. She wants it soon as fucking possible. ASAFP. So they get to talking. And the only thing they can think of is taking out the Russian connect. Okay? The supply for the drugs or whatever. So once they take that connect out, then they'll be the only connect. Makes sense. Lorenzo was all against this. He didn't want the family to have anything to do with Noma. Nothing. But he doesn't have a choice but to sit there and agree with everything that Kane is saying. And Diana looking at Lorenzo like, Daddy, you ain't gonna say nothing? And Lorenzo agreed and said, hey, listen to your brother. Kane's in charge. Shit was funny. He want to say something so bad, but he's afraid to confront Monet about him killing Zeke. That he's willing to go through this shit. It's gonna be a breaking point at some point. That shit can't go on forever. It can't. So, but anyway, they come up with the idea of taking out the Russian connect, and they thinking like, who could do it? So Kane gets the idea, and he says he's going to get Braden to do it. Basically, it being payback for when Drew took out the Western Holdings Connect guy, Nick, when he pushed him in the street and the truck ran him over. So this is basically a debt being paid back. So he wants Braden to do it. No damn well Braden is a lot of things. Braden's smart. You know what I'm saying? He know the streets and all that there. He know how to move weight when it's time. But he ain't no killer. So he tells Braden that, hey, I need you to do this. And then he said, come on, man, you killed your best friend's girl. How hard could it be? I'm like, whoa, wow. And I think on the cool, Kane know that Braden didn't do it. That's why he sent Effie there. That's why he's son Effie. And that's why Kane been trying to get at Effie so much. And that's why they closer than what they should be. Because of this shit. But so when it comes down to it, Braden ends up telling Effie and Tariq about what Kane wanted him to do. And when it came time, they set up a plan, and Braden froze up. He couldn't do it. Luckily, Tariq and Effie were there, and Tariq did it for him. Tariq pulled the trigger. So after this happened, somebody got ID. Somebody, one of the guys that ran off or whatever, they might have heard the shot. Somebody saying that there was a black kid that did it. And they came and confronted Kane about it. Okay? So, Kane at this point, he want answers. Kane want to know what the fuck going on. Kane calls Braden. It's at the end of the episode. Kane calls Braden for a meetup. And man, Kane ran up on Braden and put that gun to his head and said, "Tell me the truth, motherfucker. You ain't pulled that goddamn trigger. I ain't tell Tariq to pull the trigger, nigga. I told you to pull the trigger." And Braden telling him to, "Hey man, be cool. Man, be cool. We boy. No, we ain't no fucking boy. You ain't my fucking brother. Nigga," he said, "but believe this. Next time you owe me a body. And I will collect." And they ended the episode like that. So, is Braden gonna catch a body? Or are they gonna be at war with Kane? Because really, Kane crazy for doing it. He know Braden. He know Braden ain't about that. Braden a lot of things, but he ain't a killer. He ain't a killer like Tariq or Effie. Because I believe Effie would have done it too. I mean, hell, she thinks she killed Lauren. So I know she can do it. She could have done it. So it's a lot of shit getting real thick. It's getting real thick. One more thing I want to touch on. This was a great episode. This is a really good episode. One more thing I want to touch on. There was a conversation that Tariq had with Effie. They were having a conversation about Tariq's parents. And Tariq said some bullshit. I did not agree with this shit, not one bit. Tariq said that his mom was the glue. His mom was the one that held everything together and that made things happen. Tariq, I done liked you. I done been cool with you this whole your whole show. But this right here, you got your facts fucked up. Tasha was on some bullshit. Your dad put you in a position to be what you are and what you're becoming now. And then at the end, he was trying to change his ways. You fucking shot him because of a body that you got, because of somebody you killed and you didn't want to take responsibility. I'm just saying. If y'all feel any different, please comment down below. I want to hear y'all thoughts. We can talk about it. I did not agree with that shit. I did not agree with that shit. Tasha is in fucking protective custody. Tasha did a lot of over-the-top ass shit that did not need to fucking happen. That's it. James St. Patrick, Ghost, the motherfucker was running for mayor. He was trying to change his life. But the motherfuckers just wouldn't let him be. And then you killed him. Because he was going to expose you for a body that you took out. I'm just saying, Tariq, come on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Especially you talking with Effie. And Effie killed the woman you in love with. What kind of shit is that? But I cannot wait. I cannot wait till this shit come to light. I can't wait to see Reek's reaction. Cause I'm telling you, that reaction, that's probably gonna push Effie closer to Kane. Mark my words. I really believe that's what's gonna end up happening. But like I said, y'all comment down below what y'all think gonna happen next. And make sure y'all like and subscribe. God bless the Fed. Whoa.